Most people tuning in right now are probably watching from their home, a blessing many of us take for granted ahead of another possible round of storms.
You got that right. KTK's Frank Jefferson blessing us right now with his presence in the studio to tell us about one East Texas vet rebuilding the place he calls home. Frank.
Neil, Sarah, every so often we do a story about people who've lost everything. And Lester Thornton's house was demolished in a recent storm and refuses to let the storm dictate his outlook on life.
You know, we can make it. Good Lord won't put more on you than what you can stand.
Last month, we interviewed Lester Thornton right after a storm ripped apart his home of 50 years. Since then, he's been working almost every day to rebuild it. Despite many people looking at the structure as a total loss, Thornton has hope.
Yeah, it can be repaired. It's going to take a little work, but it's going to have to. It can be repaired.
For the past month, he's been working almost completely on his own. On Thursday, that changed.
The American Legion found a crew that I could hire to work, and I've got money through GoFundMe to pay them.
Community members raised almost $15,000 for him. Once it seemed like things were finally turning around for Thornton, he received more bad news.
Malignant skin cancer, and it was hardly noticeable. But when she started cutting, she cut half of my face away.
The surgery doesn't allow for heavy lifting, stunning how much he can contribute to the rebuild. But when all seemed too much to bear, Thornton turned to faith.
He might make things a little difficult, but he'll show you the way if you put your trust in God.
Thornton says he doesn't know when the house repairs will be complete, but with the help of the crew and prayer, he believes God will see him through. And Thornton says the night the storm hit, his grandson was inside the home, and he's thankful that his family and members of his Lilbert community are alive. In studio, Frank Jefferson, KETK News.